So, I really need to progress my game past the point of killing chickens in the backyard. Or underground here. But I really need to do more than just killing chickens. And digging stuff out here, or digging aimlessly underground. Because that's a lot of what I've been doing lately, is just digging and digging and digging and digging and more digging. So, I decided that some things need to change. And by that, I mean me. I need to change. So, I gotta actually start by making a few changes around here. And I'm gonna... Yeah, I need to fix this. I'm gonna make some more changes. So, up here, I have a wall. Blank, nice blank slate wall. And some signs. And what we're going to do is this is going to be our room for goals. So we could do long-term goals here, short-term goals, and then just things that I just want to do. So really, in my long-term goals, I don't have a lot. Make my base. Yeah, that is my long-term goal. It's going to be this giant thing there. I want to finish the top half. You know what? How about I put that as a long-term goal, and then, you know, decorate my base. And then, dig out the underground. Dig out the underground. And then go towards short-term goals. Things like farms. I want to build a shop. You know, let's start with saying, okay, build a shop. And then how about, let's get this guy out of my way. Finish, you know, build a portal room. Build a portal room. How about we do, finish the pumpkin and melon farm. I know how to spell. Melon farm. Concrete maker. Concrete maker. And then I also need, you know, to do the things with my animal farm. So my wool farm, I need to upgrade that. My cow farm, fix my chicken farm. Things like that. And then here can be things that I just kind of want to do. So I want to, I don't know, I want to fight the wither. I haven't done that yet. I haven't fought the wither. I don't have a beacon. Build a beacon. Long-term goal. How about this goal? Short-term goals? Maybe, no. I think this one might be a long-term goal. Build a wither skelly farm. Wither skelly farm. Ender farm. That could be a short-term goal, right? Things like that. I want to fight the wither, build a beacon. I don't know. Prank someone. That would be nice. You know, fight the dragon. Fight the dragon some more. Things like that. And I want to find a lush cave. I haven't found a lush cave yet. So these are just a few things. You know, as I think of more things to put onto the wall, I'll go ahead and put them on the wall. I've got a lot of space on these walls, so you know, let's see if we can fill it up. for now, what I think I'm going to start on is that. So you can see I've already kind of started digging out the space. I've rounded it, put down a circle around it. I think I'm going to start on this. So, I'm going to go ahead and sleep. I have been resource gathering for that. And it's taken me a very long time. And I actually have them in these 4 shulker boxes. So, I'm going to go ahead, do that, build this thing here, and yeah. It'll be fun, right? So much fun. All the fun. All the fun. Yes. Totally looking forward to it. Now, I've got this bits of netherrack in here, and I kind of want to actually keep that netherrack. But I was thinking that what I'll do is I'll get all this flooring in like this, and then after I've got the flooring in, wow, I'm doing a great job of this. Give me that back. Once I got all this flooring in, I will be able to, well, build up all the walls with all this concrete that I have. Lots of concrete. Hopefully enough. And decorate this thing up. I'm going to take down all of this. What? I have a pillager patrol, guys. Hopefully they'll let us finish this build before they have to be killed. But if we need to kill them, then we'll kill them. And we'll do a raid here. That could be interesting, right? But I'm going to take down this whole thing, build a whole new one. I don't necessarily like the way that this one is. This is too small, and I want it to be 3 wide instead of 2 wide. So we're going to knock this thing down. You know, let's actually just kind of start doing that. Let's take this whole thing down. Everything here. Just take it all. Starting with the portal. Take this whole thing down. I might need scaffolding, but yeah, I'll go get that. everybody. So, as you can see, we went ahead and finished building it up and decorating it. I know you probably noticed at the end of the time lapse that I kind of missed this spot, but I took care of it. I realized after. Um, so kind of what's going on here, the idea is we've got this, portal to hell, the nether, and we've got these are kind of like power cables that are just kind of coming from different little spots in the walls and stuff. And the Gilded Blackstone is, this whole system here is trying to hold all the power that it's got going in there. We've got some end rods that are kind of connecting, and then we've got the iron bars, and the chains are just kind of holding it there. But the iron bars and the end rods are kind of like transferring power, from the systems into the into this portal here. And then, well, these are just kind of auxiliary handles, cables or whatever. We've got little control panels here. I'm thinking I might put some pictures up on the wall here just to kind of represent maybe, screens. And this right here, that's a big screen, supposed to be a screen. And, depending on how much space I got behind that, I might try to put something back there. But this is another, like little sciencey station and stuff. They're extracting things or whatever. These are display cases. There's going to be something in here and something in here. I've got armor stands and the armor stand book. So I'll try to figure out something for those. Something nethery based, because it came out of there and they found it and extracted it and they're holding it in here for testing or whatever. And I've got these little, what are these, water coolers. Water coolers, because the scientists that are working on this place, they need water too. They need a drink. So I got little water coolers on either corner of the room. And this is going to be our elevators that are going to connect down to the central ring down below. Haven't really gotten any of that done. However, during certain points in time, I kind of just got some digging done when I had time to do digging, but didn't have time to record. And so I kind of dug this out, and that's not exactly where the bottom is, but it is the depth at which the portal or the tunnels are going to be. So the tunnels are going to go behind here and back through there. I haven't decided exactly how I want to do the tunnel and where the entrances are going to be for it. But, oh yeah, and I dug all of this out without a beacon, by the way. All of that ice, that was water. There was a lot of water filling this area up, and what I would do is I would just silk touch my pick, and I've had to fix this thing multiple times, but I would silk touch it, let the ice break, and then let the water underneath the ice turn into ice, and then just continuously do that, so I didn't have to sponge or use blocks or sand or anything to drain the water. And I ended up with a lot of ice. I think I now have almost a little over half a stack of blue ice, and each blue ice is like, let's see, 81. It's not there. It is. Yeah, so I've got 49 blue ice, and each blue ice is 81 regular ice. So I got a lot of ice. That was a lot of ice. But I've already updated the map. There's our portal room, and you can see it sits nicely along the ring. Once we put the outer ring on here, you'll kind of see, and then I'll just dig down there and attach it to the proper level in that. However, given how much water there was in here and how much of this is ice, I'm sure that a lot of that tunnel is going to end up being underwater too. So it's going to be a little bit harder. I probably will need sponges to get it all out, but hey, we'll get to that when we get to that. One thing I did want to say is you'll notice that I put a lot of glass while I was working on this, and each of these little spots of glass is actually meant to represent a sea lantern or possible location to plant a sea lantern. So it's going to be like that, and we're going to have, you know, lighting up on the sides like that, and then, you know, lighting up there. Some of those might be sea lanterns. I have to decide how I want the pattern to be. And then similar, I'm going to make those into sea lanterns. And these sea lanterns will show up on the outside as well. So it won't just be on the inside, it'll also be on the outside. And I'll give this depth and things once I'm done with that door. But as you can see, I've got a space here for a 5x5 space. And I'm currently working on a piston door, my own custom piston door to fit that space. But that's that for. Ooh. Yeah, I need to light that place up. That is that for that door, that nether building. So we can go ahead and mark that off. Let's see. How about we use a little bit of green on our sign to mark off what we have done. I know I still need to fix this. So let's go back up here to our list. Build a shop, build a portal room. Done. And do I have glow ink? I do. Done. So we can mark that one off, say that's done. So we just did that. And we'll kind of look through and see what else we have left to do. We got the pumpkin melon farm, Enderman farm, the interior of this place. Actually, I should go ahead and get that done. I just don't know what I want to do exactly. Probably sciencey stuff. Like I do know I want to make it all sciencey because this is the whole point of the whole area. Is it's supposed to be. There's another creeper over there. It's kind of supposed to be sciencey, like what we've got in there. So I might add, like, I don't know, a few things. Just make it sciencey. I'm gonna move my storage out of here and put it into that tower there. I just haven't decided where I want to do it. But we'll figure that out later. For now, let's kind of pick something else off of the list. I'm not going to do that. To kind of start focusing towards. Actually, I need to do the bee farm. All that copper that was in there, that wasn't the raw copper, those things were need to be waxed because they haven't been waxed yet. But I do have some bees somewhere around here. I don't remember where. And I'll make a bee farm. And I'll do that probably down here. Temporary bee farm. So I have, you know, my farms over here. But down here, if we go down here to the slime farm, we'll see that I have the space over here that I can kind of start sticking some temporary farms in. And I've already put down a little bone meal farm thing here. And I am designing a new moss farm that I can use to get all my moss, but I need to figure out or get that for bone meal and moss and stuff like that. But I haven't decided where I want to put it yet. So once I figured out that, I want to have a full-sized moss farm somewhere on the map. And yeah, it's going to be a really good one. It's going to be great. I'm telling you. I've put a lot of work into this new moss farm. Y'all are going to think it's pretty cool. So I'm still, you know, figuring out the final designs that I want to use and working out the kinks. But it'll be a tower style moss farm, fully stackable. It'll be really cool. Yeah, you'll see. Anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep, and then we'll continue on with what else we want to do today. Okay, so, hear me out. At first I was thinking, well, what if we just pulled out the door, brought the door out a little bit? You know, okay. But then I was like, well, then it'll still be a tight space right here. You know? If we just moved the door space, it'd still be kind of tight. Because then I wouldn't really be moving this, just the door. And there's just those 2 blocks here. That's not great. So I was like, okay, well, what if we move to here? But then we'd be like right on this window, and I don't like that. What if we move this spot? Because then this window is still... I don't want the window right along the edging. I want some space. So then, yeah, I think right here under this window, we'll break this window, replace it with cobbled deep slate, and let's see how that, how that goes. Maybe we'll go a little bit more than that. I don't know. Let's see how opening this space up works for us and how it ends up, coming together for the door. And yeah, we'll come back once we've kind of worked a little bit out here. All right. Yeah. Be back soon. So as you can see here, I opened the space up, and it looks fairly decent outside. I don't know how I feel about these super sharp corners, but I mean, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But the nice thing is about extending it where it's at. As you can see, I just kind of pushed that wall. But if you look in here, this didn't have to change at all. Didn't affect this room at all. Now, I am considering expanding the space out because I don't have enough villagers. But at the same time, I really shouldn't be having all these villagers in here anyway. So I think what we're going to do is, if we come out here, and I haven't completely figured out how I want to do this, but the general idea behind this whole place is it's a science station. So that's why I like having the glass here. But what I might do is just have this whole thing move up and go up along this way to have the storage have a lot more space for storage. Because you can see here, this thing is full. This thing's almost always full. If I'm out here for any extended period of time, this thing is just chock full of these mostly melons. And the thing is I want to build this thing even bigger. I want it to have more than just this one layer, because I want this thing to be a tower. So, what I'm thinking about doing is, well, building in more layers. I think that's what we'll do. And I'll probably do the glass for this along this side. And what we'll do is, well, yeah, I could just move. Yeah, we'll do the glass along this side over here or something, and kind of build an observation deck out here. Not necessarily an observation deck, as much as just floors that are like inside the building, but you can see that. And then we'll be able to go down and go down into the storage here. And then I'm thinking we'll even dig out a basement, and I'll have a bunch of farmers in the basement that I'll be able to just trade these pumpkins and melons to. And yeah, I think that's what we can start on next, is doing the next layer of the pumpkin and melon farm. So, that entails me having more of this, more rail. So the next thing that we'll do is actually create a layer on top of this one, just for us to put down some rail. So let's go ahead and grab some smooth stone and get started on that. Alright, so I think we're going to do something kind of like this. So we're going to have, one layer there, another layer there, another layer there. So I think we're going to add maybe 3 layers, maybe 4, because I'm not completely sure if this is really going to be tall enough for what we're kind of doing around here. But then looking at it from back here, it does look like it might be kind of big enough. But then again, that thing's not exactly finished. So maybe I want to kind of get at least like a quarter of it done just so I can kind of have a backdrop or at least an idea, yeah, like an idea of kind of what's going against it and stuff. Um, Now you can see there's a piston that's layer is also going to be the observer layer, and well, this is like all the rails that I have, so I'm pretty sure I don't have the rails for it, and this is all the redstone stuff I have. Don't have enough pistons, and I have 0 observers, so I definitely need to make sure that's not in there. I don't know why that's in there. I definitely need to go about, getting redstone stuff because I have next to nothing in my redstone box. So, I think the next thing we need to do is start collecting pistons and observers, and I'll grind that out and then finish up this farm here. Let's see how that ends up looking once we're done with that. Hmm. 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 Still not enough, but man, these iron golems, they sure are disappearing a lot. Hey, so check it out. We met up with Faraday just a little bit ago and got some iron. 2 stacks of melons for 1 stack of iron. He gave me actually half a stack of iron blocks, so that was really nice of him. It's really cool. So yeah, we need that iron because we need to expand this farm up. So we've got the first 2 levels done, this one, and I had to do a little bit of rearranging because, so as you can see here, this is going to be the front of the building. I'm going to put the building right here. It's going to be front. That's going to be a glass window. The doors are not going to be here, but actually on these side parts here. But we've got this thing split up where the rails come out in the back now, back there, instead of what they were doing up here. And the cart, oh look, it's about to, yeah, it's about to land right now. I'm actually thinking about knocking out all of this wall and just water logging all of the rails. But yeah, I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So it just kind of spits out all the items over here. What I'm going to do is actually bring these water streams up. So you see I have a water stream right here that's going up. And I'm going to bring the water stream up and then all the way up to the top and have them meet here and then come down in the center. That hopper's in the center right now. It's not actually connected to anything. I'm not going to be, bringing it this high, honestly. We need to dig out the basement here, go down maybe, I don't know, 10 blocks maybe, and we're going to use that space to make up like a storage system and whatever. But yeah, I think this is kind of cool. I'll have 1 cart for every 2 levels and build this, the second and third level, or the third and fourth levels up the same as I have the first and second. I just need rails. Lots of rails. Rails are so expensive. I've been spending a bunch of time in the mining mesa collecting gold because that's what I've been really short on. And I will be building a gold farm because I know I'm going to be needing a lot more rails eventually. But for now, I am going to try to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of this building. Finish this thing off. I like this design overall, and I think I'm going to stick with it. This is going to come all the way back, and I might actually get rid of that and just let this go up, or let this line go over or something. I don't know how I figured it out. If I do keep that line, then I'll get rid of this part here. But I need to finish all the redstone in here and all of these water streams before I can finish the rest of the building that goes around it. But I know that I can only get out to be right here, because then I'm encroaching upon space that I don't want to be using for that. I need this to be open so that we can have a nice little clear path to this tower here. But yeah, I think that we're gonna keep working on this, and hopefully I'll finish it, really soon. Because the longer I take on this, the longer it's gonna take for me to get this out. So I need to get to work. All right, I'm gonna go back to the grind. So I've been off the server for a couple of days. As is par for the course, I've got some things that go on in my life, and my weekends are usually pretty busy, spending with my kids. I come back to this. Gojan's secret tunnel. Do not enter. Don't think anything's been messed with down there. Then it's like some weird things happened here where some of your slime transformed into iron. Which he's got some iron in here, which is great because I really need iron. These cheeky server mates of mine though. But this is great. I need this iron because I've been working on the pumpkin and melon farm, and hoppers and other hoppers and rails and stuff have been cost. What is this? As I said, spending some spend a little, walk away from the server for a little bit, and things like this happened to me. I got pranked. I have this up here that says prank someone right here, and I'm the one that got pranked. Look at all this. Look at this huge jungle of. Do I even have? How long were they here for it to have grown this much? Oh, there's a sign. Check out my new bamboo farm at my base. This looks like a bamboo farm at my base. This is my base, not somebody else's base. But I guess we'll go check out the farm. I guess we'll go do that in a little bit. Let's go check out that farm. But first, let's clear all this up. This is. Anyways, let's go over here. He really wanted me to know. Needed signs all over the place. What does this say? This sign has no no purpose. Okay, so here's what I've got so far on the pumpkin and melon farm. This is pretty much just gonna be the front end. See here, you can see I've got like a door that goes here. This goes down. This obviously needs to be redecorated. But it goes down into here. Here's the pumpkin and melon farm's item collection so far. I need to set up the sorters. No, actually, I've got it all set up over here. I've been working on this for a while. Looks like what I need to do is set up all the hoppers up here. So you can see there's just a few more hoppers left. I didn't have any iron, but thanks to Faraday, I now do. He's actually been really, a lot more reasonable on those iron prices than he was saying earlier. I don't know what that was. I think I might have overreacted on that. But this is what we've got down here. And one thing to note, if you'll see, it comes down. They all just come. They fall down here, and then they just got pushed over. And I guess a lot of them are getting stuck there. I need to fix that at some point in time, but I'm not super worried about it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm totally not concerned about this giant pile of pumpkin and melons that's just sitting here all stuck. How do I get to it? No! Where'd that glass go? Glass? Are you? Here it is. The bamboo. It is all this bamboo that is that's got me stuck. Here, let me get rid of this pumpkins. There, let me get my glass back. Did we clear out that? So obviously that is a bit of an issue, and I need to figure something out about that. But we'll worry about that later. That's a future me problem. I need other things that I gotta do. If we go to the top, so let me go ahead and show you what's going on top. So if you see here, I've got little spots. These are going to be where we're going to be trading all our pumpkins and melons. You know, but got a nice little tunnel to look at the farm, and then up here, we just get to watch all the little melon slices and pumpkins just kind of falling around. I like it. I thought that this would be kind of fun, you know, to be able to watch all the little bitties. Now you can see I haven't finished that side at all. I don't have an up or down thing here. I don't know what to do because turns out that aligning this rail things didn't go exactly as they were supposed to. So I kind of need to figure something out there, and I will eventually. Let me see, how do I get down from here? Of course. Why would I make it? That's fine. I have like all the melon slices in the world to eat, and so I'm just gonna go eat those. But yeah, we said we're gonna go check out the new bamboo farm because he told us to go check it out. So I'm gonna sleep, and then we'll head over to his base to go check that out. Alright, here we are stepping on through. Let's go find out where the bamboo farm is. There's some bamboo right there. Is this the bamboo farm? Doesn't look really farm-like. That's Spawn Village. Guess that's where he cooks his stuff. This is where he gets his bone meal. Pumpkin melon patch over there. I said pumpkin, but I meant melon. There's lots of sugar cane around. Oh, I guess that's it. Let's go over there and go check it out. Let's see, how do we get over there? Is there a bridge somewhere? There's a bridge right there for us to cross. It's a very small bridge. Okay, this is a bridge. It goes across. It is made of different things. There's a horse. Should probably get a horse. I have all the horse armor and all these other things, but I don't have a horse. What? Oh, ooh, fancy. Nice. What are these? Wow, that's a lot of bamboo. Ooh, I'm gonna hit the button. 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 Button press. What happens when it gets to the other side? Ooh, fancy. Does leave a little bit here and there. But I don't know enough about these flying machine type farms to know if that's something that needs to be changed or anything. I've never done pumpkin, or I've never done any like sugar cane or dripstone or one of these types of flying machine farms. Why did it stop? Bloop. What? Why did it stop? I don't know. That was weird. This is cool. I've never gotten to play with flying machine farms before. Because I've never built one. So it's really cool that he did. And I get to play with it. And then all the things come into the chest here. Let's go underground. Let's go see what he's got down here. Ah, yes. All the minecarts with a rail. But then they collect into here. Ooh. Excuse me. I see he's got them just kind of stop, like, they bump over as they get them. I bet you he's got underneath all of this is where he's transporting them back up. That's really cool. I like it. It is pleasant. I kind of want to... I want to put just a few more melons right here, just so I can stand up here and watch it. Or what? I don't know the purpose of that. I mean, I probably do, but I'm gonna ride you. Ah, I wanted to ride. It's like the trolley in Daniel Tiger. You just want to ride the trolley? Yeah, I have kids. It's okay. This is really cool though, and I like how he does the slabs on the end. I don't know if he got that from somebody, you know, or if he came up with this on his own. But this is cool. This is cool. I like it. Yeah, I don't know how someone would fix something like that, where they get stuck on top of the things. Unless there was like a wash that you could do that would push them to the side. But I don't know how that would work. So, anyways, that was cool. We got to check it out. We came to see your farm. I don't have signs. Let me see. I don't have an ender chest. I don't have signs. I really need to get on that. I need to get my ender chests. I need to get like a huge pile of ender chests to just carry around with me at all times to make sure I always have an ender chest. But don't have a sign, and don't have a sign that I can take for him. Probably wrong. See, the issue is I have no idea where he keeps things. So where would I even find a sign to put there that says, "Hey, cool farm"? It doesn't really matter, because, what is that? How do I get over there? I was going to say, it doesn't matter, because he's probably going to be the one editing this episode. There's like a 50% chance that he's going to edit it, and if he doesn't edit it, he's going to watch it. Isn't that right? You're going to watch it. You're going to watch it, aren't you? What in the world is this? Also bamboo? Yeah, I think this is also a bamboo farm. I don't want to get stuck down there, so I'm not going to. What does this part of it do? What is the meaning of all of this? What is the meaning of all of this? His base is very spread out. And I'm trying to find out exactly what's going on. Could take a long time. Alright, I'm going to head back home. I think I'm going to take a break from that pumpkin and melon farm because it is so grindy. It is the grindiest grind that I've grinded in a while. Like, I don't have iron, so it takes forever to get iron-based things done, and I need an iron farm, and I'm not doing that right now. I have to look at some designs that I've had in the past and see what I want to do. I need to dig out the space underneath the area that's going to be my base tunnels and stuff, because that's where I want to have all my farms, is kind of underneath my base. So I think I'm just going to take a little bit of a breather from the pumpkin melon farm, see if we can think about something else to do for a little bit. But it's been rough working on this farm. It has been this farm over here has been super rough to work on. Partly because I just didn't know what I wanted to do with the design around it, and I've had to, go about doing this a few different times. I'll finish this wall here, but I can't finish, the back area really until I've done all the redstone for the second, the third and fourth farm. And I need to figure out what to do with this, how I'm going to go up and down. And I think this is going to be my down, and that side's going to go up. And I still need to move some villagers down here. Everything behind this wall is water. The whole place is flooded. So that was fun. I don't know how much I like the quartz down here, because this is supposed to be like a science center, science building, stuff like that. Because these are all science outposts. I don't know how sciencey this quartz is, but white blocks are very, sciencey and stuff, and gray blocks are sciencey and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to keep this gray, because I might switch to that. But I was using this one just because I'm using it here. So, I don't know. I think I might just call it an episode here. Sorry, guys. I know this episode might not have been very long. Had a whole bunch going on in it, but I got kind of tired. And I want to work on something that isn't this, and just kind of do it between episodes or something. As I said, I want to get some stuff done on the main base, down on below. I want to move my storage into here, and I think I'm going to do it. Let me make sure I'm not going to get killed. I think I'm going to do it out on this floor here. Yeah. So I might go ahead and just put a floor here, and then just I have no idea how I want to go get down yet. There's going to be a floor there as well, and a floor there. Don't know what all these floors are going to be doing yet, but I'm thinking that with everything that's going on up there as we get higher, I need shulker boxes, so I might make a shulker farm in here. And I'm also considering making I might do a creeper farm in here, but I don't know if I want to do it in here. But, we see this giant ring out here. I've got tons of space to work with. I just need to dig it all out and start getting that space. So, I think that this is what we'll call it, and I do appreciate y'all joining us. Oh, we're getting shot. Oh, let's just walk over this way. Oh, that's not getting me in the door. Well, thank you for joining us, and ow. 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 Ow! I need to close that door before he comes in here and kills me. Alright, well, once again, thank you for joining. I've got an arrow in my arm. Hope you have a good day. Bye.